In your latest piece for USA Today, you go into that. It's entitled, "But Hillary's emails." Crowd goes silent about Trump's document destruction. And you write in part this: given these bombshell revelations, coupled with their concern for federal government record-keeping compliance, you would think Republicans would be foaming at the mouth, chanting, "Lock him up," and calling for an immediate series of hearings and subpoenas to be issued to anyone who was part of the Trump White House. And yet nothing, crickets, silence. The very Republicans who led the charge for investigations into Clinton's emails don't have a damn thing to say about what Trump and other senior administration officials did in apparent violation of the Presidential Records Act. It is worth noting that at one point in time, Republicans in Congress had half a dozen committees investigating Clinton. So, Kurt, I mean, the infraction is so obvious compared to Hillary's emails. This is so much worse. And they are silent. And there is a need for oversight and accountability, but it would take the Republicans actually not being hypocrites.
Yeah, I mean, again, I remember during the run-up of Benghazi. And again, this is something that went from 2011 2012 all the way to 2016. The last hearings on Benghazi was in October of 2016, a month before the presidential election. And there were at no point in time 6 different committees investigating this thing at one point. They had 33 hearings about Clinton's emails.
Right.
Jim Jordan was out there. Right now, he's the ranking Republican on the House Judiciary Committee. He was calling for DOJ investigations. He was calling for FBI investigations, all because they were so concerned about transparency, accountability, keeping up with federal records acts. And now they don't have anything to say about this very flagrant and blatant and warped flushing documents down the toilet, aides having to piece things back together, the archives having to go to Mar-a-Lago to retrieve 15 boxes, some of which contain classified information. Where is the Republican zeal for security, for preservation, for accountability? They have nothing to say. And for anybody who thinks that, well, we have the January 6th Select Committee and we should just leave it at that, again,
oh my God.
6 committees were investigating Hillary Clinton. You can do more than just January 6th. This isn't even about January 6th at this point. This is about complying with the Presidential Records Act, and this is something Congress should look at.
Could be about a lot of other things, Joe.
Yeah, no, it could be about a lot of other things, too. And you're exactly right, Kurt. There should be another committee should get to the bottom of this and go all in. There can be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 committee investigations going at the same time. Certainly, if you follow the Republicans' game plan that you know so much about and that you talk about so much. And here's the thing. Yes, they are being hypocrites. How wonderful to have primetime hearings that actually have people talking about Donald Trump taking records, official White House records, shredding them up, shoving them down the toilet, staff members coming in to testify, and showing clips of Jim Jordan, showing clips of everybody else on that committee, talking about how sacred these official documents are and how horrible it was that Hillary Clinton, did what we've found out. It seems like so many people in the Trump administration did with their email accounts. And then again, the destruction of these documents, and have the staff members running behind saying, yeah, we always had to run in and grab the documents out of the trash can and piece them together, the ones we could, the ones that Donald wasn't flushing down the toilet.
Good
I
God.
want to see that in a primetime hearing.
Yeah, Joe, I mean, again, this hearing sells itself, right? You have the aides tell us what you had to do. How did you get these documents? What process did you take to put them back together?
Wait,
you have
who
clips.
was actually flushing them? Did Donald Trump go into the bathroom himself and put the papers in the toilet?
Did some poor White House aide have to go and retrieve it somehow? Or what was going on there? My God.
I wouldn't do that.
I can't imagine that.
Hazmat gear, I think.
Oh, my God.
No.
Well, and then you think about, too, you had someone like Mark Meadows, White House Chief of Staff. I remember when he was on the Oversight Committee talking about documents and emails and everything. And this guy, he's using personal phones. He's using Signal accounts.
We might have found the person.
I mean, my gosh. There is a voluminous amount of people that you could have these hearings with, and it would be appropriate. And all you got to do to set that hearing up is play all the clips of all the Republicans during the Hillary Clinton era and say, this is why we're having this hearing today, and make them answer for that.
Yeah,